Welcome back to the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm. The men's basketball team under Coach Jim Yarbrough have raced out to a 5-3 conference mark. And a player who has a lot to do with that early success is Roe Johnson, senior forward from Destrehan. Let's hear the story.
The biggest thing was I just wanted to feel comfortable somewhere because at Destrehan they made me feel real comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and just a place for where my family, mainly for my family, could watch me play.
A place that made him feel comfortable and would allow his family the chance to watch him play was the main reason that senior Roosevelt Johnson picked Southeastern as his school back in 2008. Now, 4 years later, Roosevelt has defied the odds and is on track to graduate this semester.
When I walk across the stage, I'm going to just be super excited. I might cry, you never know. It's just excitement because a lot of people don't really, coming from where I'm from, a lot of people can't say, yeah, I graduated from school.
Johnson remembers well the early years at Southeastern, back when his time in the classroom was demanding and his time on the floor was limited. He got encouragement from his teammates, past and current, who helped him keep his focus.
Brandon, a good leader, but he a quiet leader. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes he'll talk to you, and he really talked to me about a lot of stuff, how to get, how to deal with college life and all this and that. So he really helped me out. But one other person that really helped me when I got here was Patrick Sullivan. We'll go on the road games, and I always room with him.
Coach Jim Yarbrough knew early when he saw Roosevelt at a team summer camp his junior year of high school that Roe was going to be a special player who would one day start for the Lions. But Roosevelt had some work to do in the classroom.
Saw a very athletic, powerful young man who we thought had a lot of promise. We knew that he would be close academically. He had to get a few things straight toward the end of his high school career, but we were very intrigued. And we built a very good relationship with him.
Roe would go on to do the academic work and prosper on the court. His play really took off his sophomore year when he played in all 29 games and had 5 starts. In his first start that year, Roosevelt posted a 28-point, 13-rebound night. But it was the second half of his junior year that Roosevelt really started to impress Coach Yarbrough with his play.
And I thought the last half of the season, after Christmas as a junior, started to make his free throws, started to have some good games. And in the last 7 games of his junior year, he was terrific. He was a double-double every night. He was the Louisiana Sports Writer Player of the Week a couple of times, Player of the Week in our own conference. And I thought he's got a lot of promise.
Going into his senior season, things seemed to be really clicking for Roosevelt. He's averaging nearly 12 points and 8 rebounds a game and has 5 double-doubles on the year. But that's not even the most impressive feat. You see, the senior sports management major is carrying 21 hours and is on track to graduate in May.
It's a mind thing. You gotta, if you focus on what you want to do, if you're going to accomplish something and you tell yourself in your head you're going to do it, it's going to happen. That's what my dad always told me.
Roe has thought a lot about his big day when he walks across the stage to pick up his diploma. He says he'll be very happy, but for his family more than himself, as he'll be the first male in his family to graduate from college.
I had a cousin that passed away before I got to college, and the week before she passed away, she came and told my dad, she said, "Edie, I know you're good at basketball, I know you're good at this. I just want to make sure you go to school and get a degree."
And Coach Yarbrough knows he'll be proud when he sees his star forward get his degree.
We'll be very glad for him, and I know it'll be a big difference in his life and for the life of his family. And anytime you can change a life in a positive way like that, it's all good work.
So for now, Roosevelt Johnson and his teammates have 11 more games before the Southland Conference tournament in March. Roe's long-term goal is to graduate. His short-term goal is to win the Southland Conference championship and go to the NCAA tournament.
That would be the icing on the cake. That'll top everything off. So that's our goal. That's definitely my goal too. I really want to win a championship.
So as you can see, senior forward Roosevelt Johnson is getting it done on the court and off the court here for Southeastern Louisiana University. That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank Senior Associate Athletic Director Andrew Bishak for spending some time with us earlier in the program and catching us up on everything you need to know about Southeastern Louisiana University. Also, just a couple of reminders. Make sure you get your season tickets for both baseball and softball as those seasons are right around the corner. For all information you can get on Southeastern, check out lionsports.net. I'm Alan Waddell. We'll see you next time on the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm.